Hey, what is going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for another video. Hope you guys are doing really well. It's Brentford up this weekend. It's on my birthday, actually, so I'm hoping that we win for a little birthday present, because I don't really want to be seeing Norwich lose on my birthday, but it's probably going to happen. Anyway, predicted 11 time. The match preview this week is actually an opposition preview, which is really cool. I spoke to Billy from Besotted Brentford on Skype, and we recorded it, and that's also up on the channel, so go and check that out if you want to. But yeah, predicted 11 time. In terms of the pen today, I've had a lot of criticisms with the blue biro. I've had a lot of criticisms with the black biro. So we're scrapping the biro and we're going with a little Sharpie Mini today. This is what I use to pack the merchandise and write the addresses on. It's red. It shows up well. Anyway, let's get into the team. So in goal, it is Big John Ruddy. I've actually been really impressed with Big John since he's come back into the fold. I think he had a good game at QPR. Didn't really have many saves to make at all at Derby, but you know, I think he looks more solid than McGovern. He's a bit more commanding as well, which is always nice to see. In at left back, going with Robbie Brady, because obviously Olsen is injured. Not injured, is suspended, and Brady's the only other left back. In terms of the centre-back pairing, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to have to put Tim Klose in. I'm sorry, Alex Neil, but I just don't understand the reasoning behind dropping this wonderful man that is Tim Klose. I know that he's had troubles this season, but I just feel a lot more steady with him in the ship, him leading from the back. I just think it's time for him to come back in the fold. Next to him, I'm going with a big Russ Martin. For me, drop the song out, drop Bennett out, Klose and Martin. It worked. We were winning games when they were the centre-back pair, and put it that way. It certainly wasn't perfect, but at least we were winning games. And then at right back, I'm going with Ivo Pinto. I'm once again recording this before the press conference has happened, but surely Ivo Pinto is back fit. When we originally heard about the injury, it was meant to be 2 weeks. It's been like over a month at least. Surely he's back in the fold, and I hope he is, because he's such a good player and we've missed him so much, and we've missed Howson so much, and I keep talking about it because it hurts me inside not seeing this Norwich team without Pinto and Howson. Anyway, in the midfield, I'm going with Graham Dorrans next, spelled his name wrong, next to Louis Thompson. Good central midfield pairing. Apparently Thompson had a little niggly injury, but he's back training, so hopefully he'll be fit. Next to Dorrans, who I believe was suspended against Derby, was the reason he didn't play. So that's a decent midfield pairing. When you look at this on paper, it's a decent team. It is a good team. We're just so low on confidence at the moment, and it's not helping at all. I'm going with the same formation. I don't want it to be this formation, but I've kind of given up of like changing formations now, because Alex Neil just isn't going to do it. This is kind of reverse psychology. Like, if I say he's not going to do it, he might actually do it. I doubt Alex Neil's watching this video. I doubt Alex Neil cares at all what I think. But I'm just putting my 2 pence in there. On the left-hand side, got to go with Alex Pritchard. For me, a quality player, an £8 million player that isn't getting in the team. It bewilders me. I really don't know why. He has to start for me. In the middle is Wesley Hoolahan. That man is a legend. And then on the right-hand side, going to go with Jacob Murphy. Been really impressed with Jacob Murphy, actually, over the past couple of weeks. It seems that he's got a bit stronger. He's taken his man on a bit more. That's all I want to see from Jacob Murphy. He had a fantastic start to the season, him and Josh, and it was going to be very hard to keep them expectations up. And a lot of Norwich fans maybe got a bit ahead of themselves, including myself. But the last couple of weeks, QPR and also Derby, Murphy's looked good once again, which was really nice to see. And then up front, I'm going to go with Cameron Jerome. I think we've seen Lafferty now, we've seen Oliveira, we've seen Jerome, and I've been most impressed out of all of them with Cameron Jerome. 6 goals, most of them came near the start of the season. Not a bad return for a team who's struggled. We have scored a lot of goals, to be fair, but has struggled on the whole. I would like to see Lafferty maybe introduced later on in the game, maybe play 2 up front. I think it's very tough for strikers to play in that lone role. I think Jerome does it best. But I think if you're going to bring Lafferty on, for him to get into the game and say the 60th, 70th minute as a lone striker, it's going to be very tough. The same with Oliveira. I think if you're going to bring them on, you're going to have to bring them on with a front 2, maybe drop Hoolahan out of the game or something, and just have one of them drop slightly deeper than the other. Anyway, that's my team. It's a decent team. I mean, my expectations are really low again. we've got to beat Brentford at the weekend. It's as simple as that. If we don't, then Alex Neil has got to go. And even if we beat them, there's going to be cries of paper over the cracks or whatever. But at the end of the day, we've just got to beat who's in front of us. Brentford is the opponent. We need to beat them. Let me know if you agree with the team, or let me know if you don't agree with the team. If you don't, who would you play? For me, not really many options of where to change it this week. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. As always, a big thank you to Fritz Bits for sponsoring all match preview content here on Talk Norwich City. Thanks for watching. Peace out.